Hello everyone and welcome back to the San Francisco 49er franchise on the Football Freaks Sports Network. I'm Husker Eurocat and it's time once again for more Madden football. In our last episode we traveled to the desert to take on our hottest, at least in the desert anyway, division foe, the Arizona Cardinals. Although the changes at defense made a difference in the game, in the second half anyway, the sputtering offense didn't help any with the 49ers falling 31-13. The offense was dealt a blow when Brian Hoyer went down with a serious back injury that'll keep him out for at least 10 weeks. This week the Niners, with newly acquired quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo from the Patriots, are crossing the pond to take on the Indianapolis Colts in Wembley Stadium. The Colts need a win here to stay above 500 for the season, and the 49ers are looking for their first win with a new QB. Can San Francisco pull together under new leadership? Let's find out if Jimmy G has what it takes to breathe new life into this faltering offensive attack. The Colts have the ball first at the 27-yard line, and Luck goes back to pass and is sacked. Earl Mitchell getting to the quarterback the first play. So on 2nd and 14, Luck throws out to Frank Gore and is stopped by Ross Cockrell. 3rd and 10. Luck back to pass again and is sacked once more. Malcolm Smith getting to him on that play. So Jimmy Garoppolo and the 49ers come out, and up the middle, Tayshaun Jones goes for only a 2-yard gain. And the pass now goes to Juszczyk, and he is tackled in the backfield. 3rd and 10. Garoppolo goes back to pass and is complete over the middle to Lester Jordan. First down at the 36. Garoppolo showing some strength that he doesn't go down in the backfield and has himself a 4-yard pickup. Now on 2nd and 6, he goes long and it's caught by Pierre Garçon at the 5-yard line. Look at that, off the deflection. TJ Green got a hand on it, but Pierre Garçon was just in the right place at the right time and came down with that ball. And Garoppolo is dropped in the backfield. 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line. And he takes off and he runs, and is he ever hit. Fumbles the ball, but he is injured and hobbling off the field. That's not a good sign. So that brings in Matt Barkley, and he is dumped in the backfield back at the 10-yard line. That brings on Robbie Gould for a 27-yard field goal, and it's up and good. So the 49ers take an early lead, 3-0. Luck goes back to pass, and it's complete to Frank Gore for a 9-yard pickup, but there's a holding call on Ryan Kelly, the center for the Colts, and it comes back, 1st and 20. And the pass goes to Kamar Aiken over the middle for a 5-yard gain. Still 2nd and 15. Luck goes back to pass, and it's long, intended for T.Y. Hilton, and it's complete down to the 30-yard line of the 49ers. Now with Turbin in the backfield, Luck goes back to pass, his hit, and it's broken up by Navarro Bowman. 3rd and 10. And Luck goes back to pass, and he is sacked by Tank Carradine. End of the first quarter with your score, 3-0, San Francisco. Now Sanchez will try and pin the 49ers deep, and can he do it inside the 10-yard line? Out of bounds just inside the 9. Matt Barkley with an empty backfield, throws incomplete to Lester Jordan, and he is injured as well, holding his head, laying on the field. Oh my goodness. Thomas, that is undrafted free agent Zach Thomas taking the reins for now. 2nd and 9. Thomas gives to Davis, and he's over the 30-yard line for a nice gain. 1st down. 2nd and 12 now. Thomas throws incomplete, and Pierre Garcon just can't hang on. 3rd and 12. Back to pass again, and it's intercepted. Jeremiah George in 49er territory. You see Zach Thomas tried to throw it across his body, and that just didn't work. Now from the 31-yard line, Luck goes back to pass, and it's incomplete, broken up by Ross Cockrell. 3rd and 10. And the pass is intercepted by Navarro Bowman and down and tackled at the 31-yard line. Malcolm Smith gets to Andrew Luck and throws the ball offline. For an injury update, let's go to Eurocat, baby.
It's not good news if you're a 49ers fan. We have the 2 top quarterbacks out for the game. Jimmy Garoppolo took a nasty hit from Hassan Ridgeway and is out with some back spasms. And Matt Barkley has sustained a mild concussion with that hit from Grover Stewart. That puts undrafted free agent Zach Thomas at the controls for the 49ers. And all they can hope is that he's up to the challenge of leading this team.
Yeah, and not getting hurt either, because he is the last quarterback on the roster. And unfortunately, the 49ers couldn't do anything with the ball, so it's the Colts again from the 21-yard line, and the pass goes incomplete, broken up by Ross Cockrell. 2nd and 10. Luck goes back to pass, and it's a screen out to Frank Gore, and he only gets about a yard. 3rd down. They have not converted a 3rd down yet, and here it is, complete to Chester Rogers for a huge gain inside 49er territory. Now 2nd and 9, and complete to Aiken inside the 35. From the 30, just outside of the 31, Luck goes back to pass, and it's another screen, and caught in the backfield is Frank Gore. That brings us to the 2-minute warning with your score still 3-0. 49ers. 3rd and 7. And Luck in the backfield out of the shotgun, throws incomplete and broken up. Ross Cockrell popped the ball right out of there. That brings on Surefoot Adam Vinatieri for a 46-yard field goal, and it's up and good. And the score is tied 3-3. Thomas from the 19-yard line hits Jordan over the middle, and it's a 1st down for the 49ers. Just outside the 30-yard line. The pass is complete to Juszczyk over the 35. 3rd down conversion. 2 yards to go. And Thomas loses the football. He was hit hard by Henry Anderson, and finally it was recovered by John Simon. Now in excellent field position. Luck goes back to pass, and it's complete to Aiken over the left side inside the 15-yard line. So at the 14, Frank Gore takes it up the center and loses the football. He must have been carrying it very loosely because he lost it. Navarro Bowman knocked it out with his back. And that gives the Niners the ball at the 9.5. Davis on the pitch out to the right side is over the 15-yard line. And they're content just taking it into the locker room at halftime. 3-3 here at Wembley Stadium. What a defensive first half it was. Unfortunate for the 49ers and the injuries sustained, but both defenses are putting up a good battle in this one. The running game has produced more yards in the first half than in the last 2 games combined, but the 49ers still need to find a way to win. Welcome back to Wembley Stadium for second half coverage of our game between the 49ers and Colts. Before we see what the second half brings us, let's get some thoughts from the coaches from our sideline reporter, Eurocat Baby.
At least we've been injury-free since we lost Garoppolo and Barkley, and I asked Coach Shanahan how that impacts the gameplay of the Niners. He said that while they've had to change up the play calling a bit, he has full confidence that Zach Thomas will be able to handle the pressure. He hopes that since he got that interception out of the way early, he'll be able to focus on what needs to be done to win the game. He also said that he's pretty happy with the defense and the changes they've made. But they'll need to keep up the intensity to play well enough to win. Coach Pagano told me that the O-line needs to block a little better for Andrew Luck. They need to get some more time for him because the defense is winning the battles in the trenches right now. They made a couple of adjustments at halftime on the defensive side of the ball, which he hopes will keep the 49ers locked down.
I would think more pressure to rattle a kid, but then I'm just a humble commentator. Let's get to the action on the field. With the ball first here in the second half are the 49ers, and from the 18-yard line, Thomas goes back to pass, and it's complete over the middle to Marquise Goodwin for a first down. Now from the 33-yard line, Davis is caught in the backfield and dumped at the 30. 3rd and 12. Thomas throws over the middle, and it's intercepted by Quincy Wilson, and he's got it, and it looks like he's going all the way back. Touchdown, Colts. He kind of pinballed his way through the middle of that line, and he just stayed back there, had to be reading the eyes of Zach Thomas, and touchdown for the Colts. Now 10-3, and Thomas back to pass again, hits Garcon for a first down, an 11-yard gain just outside the 29. And another pass to Davis, gets out to the 34, and on 3rd and 3, Thomas goes back to pass and hits Marquise Goodwin for a first down just on this side of the 50-yard line. Pass again goes to Jordan over the middle. First down, 49ers, and they're inside Colt territory. Another completion, this time to Paulson over the middle. 2nd and 2. Davis on the counter to the right, has nice yardage, and it's inside the 25 for another first down. 49ers. Thomas goes long, and it's complete to Pierre Garcon in the end zone for a touchdown. He just threaded that one right inside, and those are the kind of throws that he seems to be able to make if given enough time. Now the 49ers have it again after a Colt 3 and out, and on 2nd and 4, Thomas back to pass, rolling to his right, throws complete to Davis inside the 35 of the Colts. What a throw on the run. This kid showing that he has the poise to make it in the big leagues. Now from the 31, Thomas rolls right again and throws complete to Paulson inside the 15-yard line. And that brings us to the end of the third quarter with your score 10-10. It seems to be anybody's ball game at this point. Thomas drops back to pass and hits Goodwin for, he just missed the first down. So that brings out Robbie Gould for a 20-yard chip shot, and it's up and good. 13-10 San Francisco. Now the Colts. Frank Gore goes up the middle, and he's past the 20-yard line for an 8-yard pickup. 2nd and 2. Fake handoff. Luck goes to Turbin over the 25-yard line and a first down. Now out of the eye with 6 minutes left in the game. Luck goes over the middle to Jack Doyle at the 40-yard line. 2nd and 6 now. Luck throws incomplete and dropped by Turbin, and he picks it up and he gains maybe a half yard out of it. Oh, what a nice play. Broken up in the backfield, but yet he gets back to the line of scrimmage and then a little bit more. 1st and 10 now. Luck goes back to pass, and it's intercepted by Navarro Bowman. Almost at the midfield stripe, and the 49ers are in business. Thomas drops back to pass and is sacked. That's a way to make your opportunities count. 3rd and 15, and he throws off his back foot, and it's intercepted by Quincy Wilson yet again. On the replay, we see that almost hit the ground, but Quincy Wilson comes away with it, and it's inside 49er territory. Luck goes back to pass, and it's complete to Frank Gore over the middle. He didn't quite make the first down yardage, so it's 2nd and inches, and he makes it this time inside the 35 for a first down. 2nd and 11. Turbin goes inside the 25, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning with the 49ers on top, 13-10. 3rd down conversion and a long 2. Luck goes, and he gives it to Frank Gore, and he gets stuffed. So it's a 42-yard field goal from Adam Vinatieri, and it just makes it inside the left upright. And that ties up our ball game at 13 apiece. From the 27-yard line, Davis gets a first down across the 35-yard line. 2nd and 10. Thomas goes back to pass and throws it out of bounds. Overshoots his intended target, Tayshaun Jones. Thomas again throws first down inside Colt territory to Mr. Logan Paulson. On 2nd and 9, he goes long and hits Tayshaun Jones at the 10-yard line. What a completion, rookie to rookie. And Davis pinballs his way inside the 5, and Malik Hooker is hurt for the Colts. And that sets up Robbie Gould from 24 yards away. And the kick is up, and it is right through the middle. The 49ers win in England. How awesome for the kid to bring the 49ers back like that. When the 1st and 2nd string quarterbacks went out, I have to be honest, I wasn't very hopeful of the Niners' chances in this one. Look at the offensive yardage from the stats. Over 100 yards more than the Colts, a good chunk better running, and look at the 3rd down conversion number. I believe that is the highest of the season thus far. I think as well, the outstanding play of the defense helped tremendously. Jimmy Garoppolo was 3 for 3 in his short debut, and we can only hope that things will be the same for him going forward. If you take a look at Thomas's numbers, though, the only thing that he needed to clean up was the interceptions. His completion percentage looked good for a rookie, and I think that he was hurried way too often for a good gauge on how he can perform with a really good line to protect him. Only having one drop pass by the receivers tells me that he was just having the rumblings of the rookie. Give him the protection that a quarterback needs, and we might see a whole different story unfold. The defense did a much better job in this game. The changes at the cornerback position, along with using more nickel and dime packages, seems to be paying off. The defense may give up a little bit more yardage on the run, but if the backs can cause enough havoc and the line can create some good pressure, there may be something brewing in Frisco. After a win like that, the 49ers still don't get to see the familiar surroundings of Levi's Stadium, because up next for the Niners is playing at FedEx Field to take on the NFC-leading Washington Redskins. The Skins are coming off a 26-10 loss to the Chiefs on Monday night and have had a bye week to heal their wounds, so they have a win in mind for this one. The only injury issue is that quarterback Kirk Cousins is probable for this game, which means that if he suits up, he will play. Count on that one. While the Redskins don't have the most glorious numbers for the offense, they do for the defense. Number 1 in the league against the run, which doesn't bode well for the Niners' weak rushing game, and the number 2 overall defense. It'll be very difficult for the offense of the 49ers against players like Kerrigan, Norman, Fuller, and Hall to get into a good rhythm passing the ball. Jimmy G is in for a real test this next week, that's for sure. This has been a presentation of the San Francisco 49er franchise on the Football Freaks Sports Network. Please keep in mind that if you enjoyed this video, leave a like so that others can enjoy it as well. And if you would like to be notified when there is a new one, subscribe by clicking on my icon at the end of the video. What a treat it's been to bring you coverage of the 49ers playing the Colts in Wembley Stadium. Please be with us next as the 49ers take on the Redskins in a game that will be certain to test our new quarterback. Until I see you in Landover for week 6 of our first season, for Eurocat Baby and everyone here, this is Husker Eurocat saying so long for now, and have a good day, everyone.